Tenerife, or better known as the Canary Islands, is a volcanic archipelago made up of 7 large islands that are situated in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Morocco. The islands have changed over time from being regarded as a distant playground solely for the wealthy and famous to a more popular vacation spot. The island offers a wide variety of events and attractions, and with a great selection of hotels for adults-only travel and family-friendly lodging that can accommodate all price ranges, there's really something for everyone. Welcome to Primo Traveller. Delightful discoveries await. Before we show you our top picks, make sure you drop a like right now and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Without further ado, here are today's top 10 picks. Let's start with number 10, Lago Martianes. In Puerto de la Cruz, Tenerife's northernmost town, there's a recreation area called Lago Martianes. Its amenities include a sizable artificial lake surrounded by green pools, well-kept gardens, terraces, and restaurants, and it offers unrivaled views of the Mediterranean and Mount TEIDE. The park was created by well-known local artist Cesar Manrique from Lanzarote in the middle of the 1970s, using components of conventional Canarian architecture and indigenous vegetation. Aside from Manrique, other great artists such as Wilhelm Reich donated their creativity to build this beautiful place. This blend of leisure and art makes it one of the best water parks in Tenerife and the world. The charm of this complex attracts thousands of tourists on a regular basis. It was even visited by famous personalities like Winston Churchill, Richard Burton, and the Beatles, among others. Declared a site of cultural interest under the historic garden category, Lago Martianes offers entertainment for people of all ages. There are 4 swimming pools for adults and 3 for children, all of which are surrounded by sunbathing areas equipped with sunbeds and parasols. The complex includes several terraces, kiosks, restaurants, and, since 2006, get this, a casino. The perfect complement to a day of sun and sea. Number 9. San Cristobal de la Laguna. If the cobblestone lanes of Lisbon or the charming streets of Paris are more your style, head up to San Cristobal de la Laguna. The historic district of San Cristobal de la Laguna is the 2nd UNESCO World Heritage Site in Tenerife. Although Santa Cruz now serves in that capacity, it was once the island's true capital and is regarded as such. Since its founding in the 15th century, and like 500 years before AirPods, by the way, for all you youngsters, La Laguna has housed numerous significant historical structures, including several exquisite churches. For example, Alonso Fernandez de Luga's remains are kept in the Roman Catholic Cathedral of La Laguna, just as one example. The biggest Holy Week festival in the Canary Islands is held in La Laguna as well. The institution of La Laguna, which was established in the early 1700s, is located in the city and is the oldest university in the Canary Islands. How cool is that? For that reason, college students are prevalent in the area, and therefore there are many exciting nightlife alternatives to choose from. Spend a few nights in a hotel here to see beautiful structures like the Palacio de Nava, shop on Calle Carrera, and eat in neighborhood taverns. Number 8. El Medano. The windy El Medano beach on Tenerife's south coast may be familiar to anyone who enjoys water sports. Given that it frequently hosts windsurfing contests, it is regarded as one of the top beaches in the world for both windsurfing and kiteboarding. It also happens to be one of southern Tenerife's most stunning beaches. Seriously. The predominant cause of this is the region's consistent strong winds, which have made it the ideal location for staging multiple yearly championships for windsurfing and kitesurfing. You can locate beaches that are a little more ideal for swimming close to the town's center. Playa Grande and Playa La Tejita, 2 of Tenerife's biggest natural beaches, are also close by. More popular with locals rather than tourists, Playa Grande is best visited during low tide. Number 7. TABAIBA Shipwreck. TABAIBA is located in Tenerife's center north. With only a short swim to the coast, the little town of TABAIBA makes the perfect location for a wreck dive. The wreck near TABAIBA, known as El Peon, is 35 meters long and was buried as an artificial reef on Tenerife's northeast coast in 2006. to improve the local marine life and promote scuba diving. At a maximum depth of 32 meters, the boat is held 30 degrees to port. Live polyps, an octopus, and some giant moray eels, famous to divers, can all be found inside the wreck. Due to the depth of the water, this somewhat challenging dive enables experienced wreck divers to hone their skills. Additionally, it's a great location for diving with a nitrogen mixture, allowing divers to spend more time observing the residents of this recently constructed wreck. There aren't any major attractions on the way to or from the boat, but divers occasionally get caught off guard by sizable shoals of damselfish. The wreck is surrounded by friendly trumpetfish, sizable schools of barracudas, mackerel, and amberjack. Number 6. The Lost MASCA Village. MASCA is one of Tenerife's tallest communities, and the cliff behind it gives the community a mini Machu Picchu appearance. Depending on how many picture stops you incorporate into the trek, it will take between 3 and 5 hours to hike from the hamlet to the bay. It guides you via unique rock formations and caves in volcanic terrain. Additionally, there's a ravine trail that offers fantastic photo ops, vistas, and flora and fauna. You can go back the way you came once you reach the trail's finish. But a lot of trekkers decide to take a boat ride to the nearby resort community of Los Gigantes. The community is well known for its 2,800-foot-high towering cliffs. Be careful to reserve your boat transportation in advance if you do decide to go with this option. Because here's a tip, it's super busy in the summer. But this means you won't have to hike all the way back to MASCA Village because this guarantees your position on the boat. So it's a really good idea. Number 5. Cueva del Viento. The largest network of lava tubes in Europe is called Cueva del Viento, or Cave of the Wind. It's also one of the most complicated lava tubes on the entire planet. The cave system, which extends more than 10 miles underground, is thought to have been formed by volcanic explosions at Pico Viejo. With the assistance of a tour guide, you can explore the 18 kilometers of lava tubes. You can find fossils, lava stalactites, lava lakes, and at least 190 different species of insects. While exploring the maze-like network underneath, you'll discover the bones of strange creatures, like huge lizards that previously roamed the island. Thankfully, they aren't around anymore, as well as old guanche artifacts that were found inside the cave. As the terrain in the caves might be uneven, make sure that you wear long pants and hiking boots or comfortable footwear. You must also make a reservation for a tour either online in advance or in person at the visitor center. And here's a tip. To avoid disappointment, we here at Primo advise making your reservation online in advance. You also have to bring and wear a mask for the duration of the tours, which run about 3 hours. Additionally, a helmet with a flashlight will be given to you because the cave has no artificial lighting. But trust me, you'll be glad that you have it. Number 4. LORO Parque. One of the best zoos in the world, LORO Parque started out as a sort of massive aviary for exotic parrots. Yeah, it sounds strange, but stay with us. Since then, it has been enlarged to accommodate rare and imperiled creatures from all around the world, including species from South America, Asia, Australia, and even New Zealand. There are approximately 350 different parrot species represented: chimpanzees, gorillas, tigers, jaguars, the furry variety by the way, not the kind that does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, and Galapagos tortoises can also be seen at the zoo. Because of the zoo's resident orca, certain organizations have voiced concerns about animal rights. However, American Humane has endorsed LORO Parque for its dedication to the security and welfare of animals. For the first time in its 100-year history, the NGO has approved a regular zoo in Europe. Additionally, the zoo belongs to the International Union for the Conservation of Nature. LORO Parque has participated in more than 80 conservation initiatives and has given more than $10 million to the protection of animals. Number 3. SIAM Park. SIAM Park is one of Europe's largest water parks, and it's situated in the municipality of Costa adeje, which is home to some of the greatest family hotels in Tenerife. The water park has rafting rides, free fall slides, bowl slides, the longest lazy river in the world, which by the way is fantastic. Lazy rivers really let you go full vacation mode, and even more. Since Siam was the nation's previous name during the colonial era, the entire park depicts an unusual Thailand motif. The park features the greatest collection of Thai-themed buildings outside of Thailand, as well as floating markets similar to those in the Southeast Asian nation. And here's a bit of a wild fact: Thailand's royal family has actually approved the water park. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Not what you expected to see on this list. Number 2. TEIDE National Park. It should come as no surprise that TEIDE National Park is one of Tenerife's 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites and one of the most popular natural wonders on the island. The park is home to Mount TEIDE, an active volcano regarded as one of the tallest in the world and the highest peak in all of Spain. One of Spain's oldest and busiest national parks is TEIDE. On clear days, Mount TEIDE, which offers breathtaking views of the Canary Islands archipelago, attracts a lot of visitors to Tenerife. Paragliding is another activity you can enjoy in the park, taking you over the volcanic environment and pine trees. Some people choose to hike the 6-hour walk to the top, while others pick the far more comfortable cable car journey. Due to the absence of light pollution, the park's astronomy chances are exceptional at night. Although there isn't a lot of wildlife in this area, you might see Atlantic canaries, mouflon sheep, hedgehogs, and other lizards and insects. Number 1. Playa de las Americas. Southern Tenerife's largest tourist resort, Playa de las Americas, is where all the area's action and nightlife can be found. Playa de las Americas excels at gratifying tourists of all kinds. The southern Tenerife municipality of Adeje shares this stretch of golden sand with the municipality of Arona, albeit it primarily belongs to the former. The entire region, which goes by the same name, is one of the most significant tourist centers on the island and is situated close to well-known vacation spots like Los Cristianos and Costa Adeje. The Canary Island of Tenerife boasts an abundance of year-round tourist attractions to seduce you. And some of its best attributes include its outstanding weather, which allows you to enjoy the beaches at any time of the year. It also features beautiful surroundings, delicious cuisine, which, come on, that's important, and first-rate hotel facilities. 4 man-made beaches were built in the Playa de las Americas Tourism Center using golden sand that was brought in directly from Africa's Sahara Desert, which is kinda crazy. The Playas de las Americas, which span over a kilometer, is the collective name for these beaches. Tierra Negra, El Bobo, Las Americas, and Troya are each given their own names. They're not identical though. With a length of over 500 meters and a width of 60 meters, the Las Americas beach stands out for its immensity. It is giant. Now, with all of that said, which of our top picks for today would you love to explore? Let me know in the comments. Also, check out this other video from Primo Traveller, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of our 10 prime picks. And let Primo Traveller be your guide to premier destinations around the world.